Hey everybody, welcome to another Happy Hour Hangout. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the day for me, kind of more in the afternoon. It's raining outside. I hope you all are enjoying your day wherever you are. And thanks for popping in and saying hello. Today I am in this new space, as you can see. A little more space for me to play some games and chat with you all. So I hope you enjoy it. The banner behind me I actually use for conventions and events when I'm in town or traveling and doing things. But since the COVIDs has been around this year, I have not been able to do that, unfortunately. So I thought I'd mount it up here on the wall. I've got some lovely games behind me, and especially the game that I'm going to be highlighting today, which is yes, this side, Draftosaurus. Draftosaurus from Ankama Games, designed by Antoine Bauza. And let's see, I'm going to make sure I say everybody's name. You know what, I'm just going to grab the box because it's easier to see. We've got Antoine Bauza, Corentin Lebrat, Ludovic Malblanc, et Theo Riviere. And so yes, this game is super fun, not only because it has dinosaur meeples on it, but because it's a fun drafting game and it introduces one of my favorite mechanics, which is drafting. So I need some assistance today because I'm going to be playing it with you in the chat. We're going to be doing a two-player version of the game, which has a little bit different gameplay than the standard edition. It's a little more kind of cutthroat and take that, but I thought it would be fun to introduce you all to the cool components in this game and how quick and easy it is to catch on and play. And then we can do a couple of games of that. There are double sides on the boards themselves, so there's kind of like a summer version and a winter version. And if we've got enough time, then we're going to play both. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Let's see, we got anybody in the chat? Feel free to pop in and say hello on the chat if you're just lurking about. Even mention that you're lurking. It's cool. Yes, so today is kind of a rainy Wednesday. Haven't been able to do a lot of things outside like I would like to do, but it is nice to be in here and to play games with you all and to kind of be a midpoint for your week. Hopefully you are doing some fun things. If you're doing some gaming stuff, watching some Twitch things, it would be pretty cool to hear about that as well. Oh, Gus or Not is on there. Hello. Thanks for coming back. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. And Charity Board Gamer. Hello, Chris. Wanted to come in and say hi. Gonna get dinner. Hope you're having a great week. Yes, enjoy your dinner, Chris. Thanks for saying hello. And yeah, we're just gonna be playing some Draftosaurus here in just a few minutes. This game is cool, I like, because of the mechanic for drafting. And if you're not familiar with drafting, what that means is there usually are pieces or cards or tokens that you can lay out on kind of like a center marketplace, and then players take turns choosing which ones they would like to place into their personal tableaus. So they can be cards that give you benefits, give you special actions. They can be tokens that you can play on your turn. In this instance, for Draftosaurus, you will have dinosaurs that you will be placing into your dinosaur park. And how you place them is dependent upon the different pens that are available in your park. And each of them will give you a certain amount of points depending upon the rules, restrictions on those pens themselves. So that's kind of the drafting element of it. So yeah, there are 6 different dinosaurs in the game. I will kind of give a little demonstration here. We've got all different colors as well, which is also why I like this game so much. We've got our little pink Brontosaurus. I will show everybody the little pink Brontosaurus. Yeah, I will have a better view when we go down to the table, but it's so cute. The pink Brontosaurus, the yellow Triceratops there, the red T-Rex, the blue Stegosaur, the orange, I want to say, goodness gracious, oh gosh, I know it starts with a D, I believe. This one. And then this green guy too, which is also escaping me. If anybody knows, have their dino vocabulary, names of dinosaurs, please pop them in the chat too, because I like to learn all the names of my dinosaurs and not just call them the blue and the pink and the red one, although I know the T-Rex is red. So yes, so there are 6 different dinosaurs in here, and one thing that drew me to this game was the fact that they are just so tiny, and I regret not buying more than one copy of this game, because one, I could use it for just playing, just having fun and taking pictures and things too, but 2, it's a fun game to teach all levels of gamer. And it's a nice introduction. It's a nice kind of filler game. I did have some feedback playing this before where people were not fond of drawing from a bag, because the original bag that came with the game was a lot smaller than this one, and they had a customized Draftosaurus bag, which I used last week for playing Rolling America. It's a lot bigger. It's easier to kind of reach in, and you're not having to like touch each other's hands and stuff, but you do have to pass the dinosaurs from player to player secretly, so there's a kind of a little bit like, oh no, I have to touch your hand. But it was all friendly and it was fine. The players that I've played with too were good sports about it. So but in this case, what we're going to do for this time around is I'm going to have them in cups. And so I'll have a game board for myself, and the chat will have a game board, and we'll go through and have them in the cups, and so the cups will be passed. So why don't I stop talking about that and actually get down to the board view so you can see. All right, so we've got here our 2 game boards, and we're going to be playing with the summer side first. So if you're not familiar with Draftosaurus, I will go through and kind of explain how it goes. In a normal game, this game plays up to 4 players, I believe. I think it's a 2 to 4. Well, actually, yes, 2 to 5, excuse me. 2 to 5 player game. And each player will get one of these park boards. On the park board, there's divided into different sections for the different pens, and then also the different terrain that you can see, and a giant river that flows through the middle. This game will play over 6 rounds in a 3 to 5 player game, but in a 2-player game, you will play 4 rounds. On your turn, each player will draw from the bag 6 dinosaurs secretly, hold them in their hand, and when everybody has drawn, they will choose one from their hand secretly, and then all at once each player will simultaneously place a dinosaur into one of the spots on their pen. Then once they do that, they will pass the remaining tokens, the dinosaur tokens, to the player on their left, and the turns will continue. So they will do that until all 6 dinosaurs are drafted and placed into the pens, and then they will draw up again and play one more time. So it'll be 6 rounds for one kind of phase, and then they will play 6 rounds again for the second phase. So all told, you will have a total of 12 dinosaurs in your park. For the 2-player version, we will be playing the 4 rounds, the sets of 4 rounds. But in this case, what you're going to be doing is you'll be drawing 6 dinos randomly, and then you will pick one to place in your park. And before you pass it to the next player, you will actually pick a second dinosaur to discard from the game. And so this is kind of one of those kind of tricky rules to remember, because you can get kind of cutthroat as the game progresses to see, oh, what does the other player have in their park? Oh, I don't want to give them another T-Rex, so I'm going to discard it. So this is going to be kind of a fun little mechanic. So we will go through and we will draft those for the 4 rounds and then draw up 6 more again, so that we will have 12 dinosaurs in our park at the end of the game. Now, let me go through and talk about the different pens. Hello. Whoops, time roller. Thanks for stopping by, saying hello. Hopefully you are having a good Wednesday. Just going to go through going over the rules for Draftosaurus, the dinosaur drafting game. And I'm going to need some help from the chat, because I'm going to be playing versus the chat. So if you have time to stick around, cool. If not, thanks for popping in. Okay, on the pens here, we've got 6 different pens and 2 different types of terrain. So in the upper left-hand corner here, this pen, I will look at the rules because they have specific names, because I thought it was quite cute. This is the Forest of Sameness. So on this pen, you want to have dinosaurs that are all of the same type. And at the bottom here, you will get victory points based upon how many dinosaurs you fill in that pen. You will start at the furthest to the left and work your way up. So at the end of the game, whatever the furthest you are on this pen, the number corresponding below that dinosaur is how many points you will get just for this pen. So as you see, the symbol here means equals. That means we need to have all the equal same type of dinosaurs in the pen. Right below that is called the Woody Trio. This wants 3 dinosaurs total. They don't have to be the same. They can be if they want, but only 3 exact dinosaurs can be in that pen. If you achieve that, if there are 3 in the pen, you will receive 3 points. If there are less than that or more, you will get 0. So that is the Woody Trio. And below here is this one, they were titling it the Prairie of Love. You see the little hearts down here. This pen wants couples. So they would like to have 2 of the same type of dinosaur in this pen. For every pair that you receive in this pen, you will get 5 victory points per pair. So they must have at least 2 of them in the game, in the pen, in order for the 5 points to be scored. But it's only 5 points per pen. Going across the river here is the opposite of the Prairie of Love. This is the Solitary Island. This is for one type of dinosaur to inhabit, and it will be the only species of its kind from your entire park. So only one type of dinosaur can be in this park, in this pen. So if I had orange, if I was looking to place an orange one here, an orange dinosaur, I need to make sure that I don't have orange dinosaurs anywhere else in my park. So only one of its kind needs to be in here, and you will receive 7 points if you achieve that goal. So that's the Solitary Island. Next across here is the Meadow of Differences. So like here with the Forest of Sameness, the Meadow of Differences wants different species of dinosaur. 1 for each different type, and again, same as here, the furthest to the right that you go, the more victory points you achieve, and they must all be different. So if I were able to achieve all the way over here and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dinosaurs, I would get 15 points. So these all want different. And it must be different from one another. So I couldn't do red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green. They must all be different from one another. And finally up here is the King of the Jungle. This one is the majority of the dinosaur species of that type in your park. So if I were to place a blue dinosaur here, I need to have the majority of blue dinosaurs not only in my park itself, but also in my opponent's park. So this one is kind of good to be aware of as you're building out your other pens, to keep in mind what you want to put here for the King of the Jungle, because this is for the majority. And if you do receive the majority of that type of dinosaur versus your opponent, you will receive 7 victory points. Now up here in the corner, we've got a little T-Rex, and the T-Rex has a special ability. For each T-Rex in a pen, they will individually receive 1 victory point. So if I had a T-Rex here, 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 and here, I would get 4 extra victory points for that. So the T-Rexes are good to have in your park as much as possible because they do give you bonus points. If for some reason, as you are drafting your dinosaurs and you don't have anywhere to place them, you can always put them in the river. And every dinosaur gets 1 victory point for it being in the river. Because sometimes, you know, they need to take a bath. It's hot out and summertime, so they want to go swimming. So you put your dinosaur here into the river, and that's for 1 victory point. So that's kind of a nice little safety net if you get stuck playing and you can't place something in a pen. You can always put them in the river. I tend to like to do that when it comes to towards the end of a round. If I feel like I'm getting stuck, and I don't really have any good places to put them, I will place them into the river and at least get a point for that. So pause and get a quick sip. Okay, I'm going to go through and explain how we get to draft some things, because there are also stuff down here that you see. There's a bathroom sign and there's a restaurant sign here. Well, that corresponds to this die. So on each turn, players, before they draft and place dinosaurs in their park, they are going to roll this die, and this determines what side of the park you're going to place your dinosaur in. However, if you are the player that rolls this die, you don't have to follow this restriction. The restriction only applies to the non-active roller. So let me explain what all these different sides are. At first, we've got this trees side, the nice little trees. This corresponds to the forested spaces. So all the spaces here in green, which is the pens, the Forest of Sameness here, the Woody Trio, and the King of the Jungle. So those are the 3 wooded spaces. Opposite of that is the grasslands, or the prairie, which is kind of looks like some rocks and mud. That corresponds to these 3 brown spaces here. So we've got the Meadow of Differences, we've got the Solitary Island, and the Prairie of Love. So those are these 3 here that would correspond to the rocks side, the prairie side there. Next, we have the cup and saucer. That indicates for the restaurant side of your player board. So the river divides the park in half, and everything on this side of your board is the restaurant side. So you must place your dinosaur. If you are the non-active roller, you must place your dinosaur on this side of the park. Opposite of that is the restroom side. So the restroom side corresponds to the opposite side of the river, which is this side here of the park. And if you need any references, you just look at the little arrows down here at the bottom to determine which side that you're playing. 2 more faces on this die. This one indicates that you must place your dinosaur in a pen that does not currently have a T-Rex in it. So if any of your pens currently have a T-Rex inside them, you cannot place it there. It must be in an empty pen that does not have a T-Rex. And finally, this one here with the footprint is for a pen that is completely empty, that has no dinosaurs in it whatsoever. So this one would mean any pen that is currently empty, you must place in there. For the active roller, you can ignore the placement rules for the die. You can always choose to abide by it if you want to, but this has to be for people that are playing that are the non-active roller. If you cannot abide by the rule on the die, you can always put your dinosaur in the river, and again, that would give you 1 victory point. Okay, so we are going to be playing, again, like I said, the 4 rounds instead of the 2 where we drafting, but you will, at the end of the game, you will still have 12 dinosaurs into your park, and we will count up points as they go along. If anyone is curious, if they are kind of metagaming here, there are 60 total dinosaurs in the entire game, and for a 2-player, there are 2 of each type that are taken out. So there are only 48 dinosaurs total in this bag that we're going to draft. So here we go. We're going to, if anybody has any questions, feel free to pop it in the chat. We will be playing, if we have time, we'll play both sides. The winter side has a little bit different player abilities and rules restrictions in terms of the pens themselves. But other than that, we can get started. So I have here, I've got a couple of cups here, and I will pull them out of the cups and place them so you all can see what they look like. But here we go. I'm going to draw 6 randomly. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so this is for the chat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so round 1, here we go. I'm going to dump these out for you all to see. So you've got some choice. Oh, let me move this a little bit. There we go. There we go for y'all chat. Okay. So you've got two pink brontosaurs, the stegosaurus, the blue one, the T-Rex over here, yellow, orange, and red. I'm just going to call them by their color. I don't want to make more of a fool of myself for trying to mispronounce these dinosaur names. All right, so we've got 2 pinks, a blue, a yellow, an orange, and a red. Now, if you want to type in the chat where you would like to place them, feel free to do that. Or if you've got any questions, feel free to do that too. Knowing that you have a couple pairs here, that might be a good thought of maybe starting with the couples. Oh, good. Gus doesn't know the names either. I don't feel as bad. I apologize for those that are in archaeology or paleontology or anything to do with dinosaurs. I apologize. So we have a couple pink ones here, possibly to start the couples pen area. A T-Rex is always nice because, like I said, you can place them in any of these pens and they will give you one bonus point just for being a dinosaur. Is there a die limitation? Oh, yes, that is true. Thank you, Gus or Not. I forgot to roll. So here we go. So I will have since y'all, the chat will be starting first, y'all rolled the bathroom side. So I will have to restrict myself to placing my dinosaur somewhere on this side of the park. Bummer summer. But since you are choosing first, you will be first player. You don't have to follow this restriction. So thank you, Gus or Not, for that reminder. Okay, so like I said, the T-Rex is nice because it gives you a bonus point anywhere you want. There's quite a lot of different color variation here, which is also super nice. So you can see where you would like to possibly place it, maybe in the Meadow of Differences. That could be a good spot to start working up your placement there. The King of the Mountain I would wait on just because there's not a lot of, you don't know what's in my cup, and we don't know how many are left in the bag. Okay, Gus or Not is choosing the red one into the Meadow of Differences. All right, so we will do that there. And place the rest back in the cup. And let's go for my turn here. And remember, I have the restriction of placing into the restroom side. So I must place in the restroom side. All right, I have got some choices as well. Very, very cool. Okay, so I have got, yes, Gus or Not, you do get rid of one as well. So let me put those in, and you have these to get rid of. So we've got 2 pinks, a yellow, an orange, and a blue that will be discarded for the remainder of the game. So before knowing this information, which one would you like to get rid of? While you're thinking there, I will check and see what my options are. I've got a couple of Triceratops, which is nice because I can start doing couples, and I can also think about maybe building on my sameness. And remember, this one I will, since we are kind of playing this open, technically in the 2-player game we would not see each other's until they actually get past. So Gus or Not is choosing to get rid of the pink one. Okay, pink brontosaur is out, and these are going to go back. All right, so here are my options. So I think I am going to do the couples here because I know I at least have two Triceratops. 2 of the yellows. I have 2 yellows at least. And one that I would like to get rid of. Ooh, do I want to be kind of mean in a way and get rid of the T-Rex so that no one can get the T-Rex? I think I will. So I'm going to discard the T-Rex so that nobody gets these bonuses and place them in here. Oh, but you know what? I did that incorrectly because I need to place it here. So I am going to place my dinosaur. Ooh, I'm going to hope for the differences. Oh boy. Yeah, I will go with differences as well. See, I remembered I have to do this on this side. So there we go. So I discarded the T-Rex, and we are rotating out here, switching our dice, and now I have the joy of rolling. And I rolled a forest space, so the chat has to limit their placement on one of the green forested spaces. So now I passed my cup to the chat, and here is what you have to choose from. And again, you pick one to place into your park, and then one to discard out of the game. Okay, so if you're thinking of building on the Meadow of Differences, you've got a lot of good options here because they're all different. But you can't place it there this turn because it needs to be in a forest space because of that die. So you've got here, which is three different species. This one is the Forest of Sameness, where they all need to be the same type. And this one is the King of the Jungle. So one of these three areas needs to be where the die is placed. I know this is kind of a difficult scenario to think about because of the restriction of the die. Let's see. Anyone else has some thoughts on where they would like to play? Then that would be awesome. Yeah, I feel like, having over here is kind of nice because it can be three different. Building on the same. Because I do remember y'all had at least one, if not two of these for the building on the Forest of Sameness. Yeah, so chat, let us know what you want to do on this one. I would say if that was one of here or here, again saving the jungle, the King of the Jungle, until the very end, till you kind of build out your park a little bit more. All right, the yellow one, there's a vote for yellow, placing it in the three different pen. I think that's what you mean when you say that every other pen, because this one has to be all the same. This one has to be all the same. So if you wanted to place it here, and then correct me if I need to move it, but I think you want to place it there. And then with the dinosaur you want to discard, I think that's a good placement because you can see that on my board I have a yellow one, and I'm trying to get different ones too, so I don't need that one. Okay, so yes, so this one here for the 3, and then choosing a dinosaur to pitch. Okay, the vote is in to toss the green one, so goodbye, greenie. And this will go back in here. Okay, so what did y'all give me for this time around? I've got an orange, I've got a pink, I've got a blue, and I've got a yellow. And remember, since I rose the active roller this time, I don't have to follow this restriction, which is pretty darn nice. I think I want to build upon my my differences here. So I will place this blue one here. And then, knowing that they want differences too, looking at their differences, I will, let's see, pitch. What should I pitch? I think I'm going to pitch the orange. No, I will pitch the yellow because I don't need the yellow over here. I will pitch the yellow and do that. Okay, so going back here. So chat, this is y'all, your active player turn, and I rolled a forced space again, but you don't have to abide by that. So you have an orange and a pink here. So one you will place in your park and the other one you will pitch, discard, and then we will place, and then we'll draw up 6 more again. All right, so if you want to start building again, you've got some good spaces here. You don't have to abide by the die roll this time around, so you can start building on the every other. I know that that was one of the options for before that you can do. So we're choosing, looks like where chat is saying the pink one to place and tossing the orange. So I will go ahead and do that here. Placing the pink one, and we're tossing orange. Okie doke. What do I have left to work with, my friends? All right, so I've got this and this. Orange and blue, well, that seems like a pretty easy decision. I'm going to place my orange here. Oh, I can't. I need to follow the restrictions. Dang. Okay. I will place, I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to place it in the forest space and see if I can get some more orange coming around town. And toss the blue. Okay, so we're going to draw 6 more here. Ha, I totally forgot that the die restriction was in play. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And there's the chat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So now I get to roll here. I am the active player, and we've got the prairie or the desert part, so the brown section. So y'all in the chat have to be restricted to the brown pens. So what do you have here? I see some blues, an orange, oh, another red T-Rex, a pink, and a yellow there. Okay. So you got restrictions on the brown pens, the prairie lands. You cannot place your T-Rex in this pen already because there is one currently. You cannot place a pink one there in this pen because there's one already there. So you've got some options here with the blue, or you can place the T-Rex over here in the couples. Hope to get another couple, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's see. Chat saying put the orange one in the different and toss a pink. Okay, so we'll put the orange one in the different pen and discard the pink. There we go. That is for the chat. All right, what do I have to work with? I don't have the restriction. Holy smokes, look at all them greens. I am regretting my decision now for replacing the orange. But look, there's an orange. Okay. And a T-Rex. Okay. Jeepers. All right. Well, I need to start building up my orange here. Try to work my way up. So I am going to do that and discard. Oh, geez. Do I want to be not so nice and discard the T-Rex again? I think I will do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So goodbye to the T-Rex, and placing these in here, and we will switch cups. Now, y'all are the active roller. Again, again with the prairie side, so when I place, I must place it on one of the brown sections. So, here we go. What did I leave y'all? So you've got some greens and a yellow. I think you all are doing pretty well at building all the differences there. Starting to work your way up. Over here, you need at least 2 more in order to score any points, or you're going to get 0 for this pen. But yeah, you've got some interesting options. I remember playing this 2-player version with my husband, and we didn't really like the kind of cutthroat, like, oh, what do you need? Nah, I'm just going to throw it away. So we prefer to play this with more people. I have not done this. I don't think there's a solo mode. I think the minimum is 2 players. So, yeah. So this is interesting to have it kind of interactive in a way. So, yes, you did roll the die this time, and it did come out again to be the prairie side. So I have to follow the restrictions of the prairie side. But you all are the active roller, so you can ignore that restriction. So you can technically place anywhere that you want to. Yeah, so you all got some good options here to place either on the different 3 different ones or on the meadow of differences. All right, green, looks like green is going to be placed, and then also tossing a green. Okay, so we're going to do green here, and we'll discard a green, and we'll put the rest in here. Now, what did you all give me? I see some blues, I see the T-Rex, and a yellow. Oh, that's really nice. I don't have any orange, which is a bummer. And it does matter because I do have to follow this, so I can't go anywhere here anyways. And I can't place a yellow or a blue in here because I already have a yellow and a blue. I could try to go for couples, possibly, but I think I might go with the differences and stick my little T-Rex here. And I'm gonna toss a blue, I guess. Toss in a blue. Okay. So now I am active roller, and I roll. Oh, look, a coffee. That was the coffee side. So this means that you'll have to place on the restaurant side, which is here, of your player board. So you've got a blue and a yellow. You could start on the same Z's. You could place the blue over here to kind of build up your 3 different, or possibly go for some couples. Yeah. Let's see. I would probably say to place into the different one, the 3 difference, and then toss in the yellow. But that's just me. Maybe you want to be optimistic and see future rounds if you can get some couples down there. We still have 2 more draws of drafting dinosaurs. So, because remember, you will be placing a total of 12 dinosaurs in your park. So, let's see. So we have a question, can there be 3 of anything? Yes, so they have to be 3 different ones. And so it looks like yellow in the 3 pen and toss a blue. So, I apologize. They had to be on the 3 pen, they have to be, same or different. Okay, I'm glad I checked the rules. So according to the rules, it says it can hold up to 3 dinosaurs of any species, the same or different. So I apologize. Yes, so at the end, it's just 3. So there's just 3 total dinosaurs. So it looks like from the chat, the yellow one placing in there and then tossing the blue, if I'm reading y'all correctly. So yes, okay, so I'll do the yellow one in here and toss the blue. And then for me, the last one, I've got a green and a yellow. So I think I'm going to put my green one. Looks fairly similar to your Meadow of Differences here, because I don't have the restriction of the die roll, and I will toss the yellow. All right, y'all will be the active roller this time around. And I will draw up 6 more again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Okay, so you all will be the active roller here. Oh, okay, this is a new die face. I must place in a pen that does not have any dinosaurs in it. So here we go. We've got an orange, a red, a blue, 2 yellow, and a pink. So y'all don't have that restriction. You can place anywhere you choose. So you've got some nice options there. A yellow would help get you closer, or a blue would help get you closer in the Meadow of Differences. You need 1 more dinosaur here in the pen of 3. And some other empties here. You can start maybe doing on the forest of the samesies, and start building that way. So got some choices. Or if you just want to, chuck a T-Rex in here and complete 2 things, you will complete the pen of 3 as well as getting yourself an additional bonus point. That is nice too. So, okay, blue in the different one and then tossing an orange. Okay. So we'll put blue there, toss the orange, and put all the rest of these back in here. And now, what do I get? Oh boy. So I've got a couple blues, a couple reds, a pink, and a yellow. Well, no orange. That's bummer summer. So I can't do anything about my samesies. And I already have a blue and a red and a yellow in my different spot. But I don't have a pink. So I'm looking to compete with y'all and do this here. Gosh, I should have gone for samesies on the T-Rexes, because it seems like every time I'm getting a T-Rex here. Okay, I'm gonna chuck another T-Rex just because. Oh, you know what? I misplayed. I have to play these in an empty pen. Okay, so this one I'm actually, let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning. Okay, so because I have this restriction, I need to place it in an empty pen. Well, ooh, choices. I'm gonna do this then. And toss. I'll toss the yellow one. I'll be nice. I'll be nice and keep it. Okay, we're switching it up here. I'm the active roller, so y'all have to abide by the bathroom side of things. So on this side of your park, and what did I give y'all? A red, a pink, and 2 blues. Well, that is a bummer summer for y'all there. Bummer indeed. Because it has to be on this side of the park. You already have red, pink, and blue in your differences. And the Lonely Hearts Club, or the Solitary Island, means you have only one of that species anywhere in your park. And you already have these 3. So you could go for cross your fingers and your toes and place something in the King of the Jungle here in hopes that you have majority. Or you can always have the option of just putting a dinosaur in the river. So, all right. Yeah, it is a bummer turnout. So it looks like chat wants to put the blue one on the King of the Mountain or King of the Jungle, and then toss the red one. So we will do that. Toss in the T-Rex and placing back in here. All right, y'all. What did you give me? And I don't have the restriction this time. Jeepers. Okay, it does not do me any good to place another T-Rex unless I feel like the King of the Mountain spot would be beneficial for me. I can place the pink one here like I did before. Yeah, I don't have any more orange to place there. I could place here as a possibility. Trying to remember what was in play. I don't think there are enough for couples. So if I did place down there, I would have to just bank on possibly getting another yellow one in the future. Take my chances. Yeah, it is quite a bummer to do. Quite a bummer to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back on my previous because I didn't have that restriction now. So I'm going to place here. And toss a yellow. Okay. So now, chat, you are the active roller. And it is prairie time. So I have to make sure to place in one of the prairie sections. Ooh, goodness gracious. Okay. This is what y'all have to work with. So you can complete your 3 over here. You can start with some cobbles. You can start over here in the same Z's. Unfortunately, you don't have a blue, so you can't do any more of the King of the Jungle. So, yeah. Yellow one in the different one, and then toss the red. Okay. So we'll do yellow here, and toss in the red. Very nice. Now, I've got a pink and a blue. Well, poop. All right. So I know that I need to place in one of these pens. So, and seeing that y'all are doing the King of the Mountain over here, King of the Jungle, I will probably... Oh, okay. So we wanted the yellow one over here. Is that right, chat? That's very nice to complete that side. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to start on the couples track then, and hope for the best, and discard the blue. All right, here we go. This is the final drafting round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, oh. 6. There we go. Okay, chat is the active. No, I am the active roller this time because chat did that last time. And y'all must place in a foresty space. So what do you have on this last set of draft? Green, green, pink, red, blue, orange. Green, green, pink, red, blue, orange. Okay. So I know y'all want to get more of the King of the Jungle here. You do need at least one more dinosaur here to complete that. Unfortunately, you have all of the colors, all 6 dinosaur species, so this one would not get you any points. So this one is basically out for you, unfortunately. You can start on the Forest of Samesies, or get a couple, or here. So what would y'all like to do? The blue one and the all alike pen, and toss a green. All right, chat saying to do this, I'm assuming, and tossing a green. Please confirm that's what y'all want to do. And I will see what I've got on my last draw here. Oh good, I've got some pink. And I've also got some orange. And well, here's a dilemma. Alright, chat looks like it's good there. Here's a dilemma, because I can put a pink down here, which will complete my couples, and I would get 5 points. However, I can also put an orange here, which would give me 8 points to start. Do I hope, cross my fingers and toes, that it'll come back around to me so I can complete that couples? Or do I try to guarantee having the 5 points for the couples? And I also need to start building up this side too. But there is another one. But I could put something in the King of the Mountain, King of the Jungle, knowing that I currently have more pink and currently have more orange than y'all do. So that would give me a guaranteed 7 points there if I put one of those there. Or I could also put the orange here and guarantee the 21. No, I cannot, because y'all rolled this. So I have to place it in one of these. Okay, that eliminates some of my options. Okay, I am going to place, I think I'm just going to place it here, because I know it's a guaranteed 8 points, and I feel pretty confident that the orange one may come back to me. All right, but I will toss a green and put these back. Okay, I'm the active roller now, and I rolled a Prairie Lands. Man, we're not getting sides of the board or the T-Rex face. Okay, so y'all have to place in one of these two spots now because your current Meadow of Differences is all filled up. So you've got a couple pinks, the green, and the orange. So looks like you're going to be starting some couples over here, because like I said, over here it's not going to give you any points because you currently have all 6 species displayed on your board. Or you can just hedge your bets and toss a dinosaur in the river. Either way, your options are limited. I'm thinking possibly having y'all put something in the couples side. Okay, or we're just gonna have the pink one go for a swim, looks like. All right, pink one's gonna go for a swim, and y'all are tossing a pink one. Thanks a lot. Now for me, I've got here, oh boy. Now I could complete with my orange, putting it here so I can get a guaranteed 21 points, which is very, very nice, knowing that y'all have done that as well. I feel like that's the better scenario than trying to place over here or even try to get 3, because I know I only have 2 more dinosaurs that I'm going to be placing. So yeah, that's a pretty simple decision. So I'm going to do that. And again, I'm going to chuck a green and hope that something comes back to me. All right, chat, you are the active roller here. Bathroom side. Okay. On the bathroom side is where I need to place. Well, that's unfortunate for me. But y'all got this last placement here, which is not restricted to anywhere. So I'm assuming y'all probably want to finish this, the three dinosaurs in the pen, just for the sake of completing it. And then, yep, that's what it looks like. So we're putting the red in the 3 pen and tossing a pink. Okay. Cool, because that'll also give you a bonus point there. And now, restricted to the bathroom side. Well, that's unfortunate, but actually it's not too bad, because I can put here my King of the Jungle and toss that, knowing that I have a lot of orange left. So, very awesome. Okay, now it's time to score, because we've got 12. Everyone should have 12 dinosaurs in their pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We will add up score. So first, for chat, you've got 1 dinosaur here, which is 2 points. You've got 3 dinosaurs total here for another 3. That is 5, plus the 1 T-Rex itself. That's 6 points. The pink one down here in the river is 7. You made it all the way to the end on the Meadow of Differences, which is 21 points. So 7 and 21 is 28. And for the blue one, you have 1, 2, 3 blue ones to my 1, which is more than enough. So you get an additional 7. So that's 35 points for the chat. Very nicely done, chat. And here for me, I got all the way to the 3rd tier, which is 8 points. I did not get anything in the 3 pen, but the 1 just for the T-Rex itself. So that's 1 point for 9. I did not do anything with the couple, so this pink one unfortunately gives me 0. I made it also up to the 21 in the Meadow of Differences, so 21 plus 9 is 30. And for the King of the Jungle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange to your 1, which is 7. So I win with 37 to 35. The 3 pen, oh yes, it is worth 7. You are correct. So let me recalc. So I have 37 here. So 2, 9, 10, 31, 38 actually. So very well done, chat. So 38 to 37 there. And that is the game there for the Draftosaurus summer side. I will go ahead and flip over. We've still got some time. Flip over to the winter side, and we'll play winter real quickly here. So for the winter side, there's a little bit different pens. Pretty much the same thing we will do. We will draft 4 different times, placing 1 into our pens and discarding 1. And then calculate them up after the end of 4 rounds. So, all right, so here we go. The upper pen here is this one. I will say the names of them because they are so cute. For the winter layout board, this is called the Well-Ordered Woods. So this one needs 2 different species alternating 1 at a time. So I put a orange one here. I can put another species of a different color here, but then I would have to put an orange one again. And so they have to alternate. And again, you will start with the furthest to the left and work your way this way. Down here is the Lover's Bridge on the right and left-hand side. This is similar to the couples area, but the couples are divided with the bridge. So one of the color species on the one side and its couple on the opposite side. So if I had a pink one here, I would need to have a pink one here to complete the couple. And each of the couples there will receive, it is, let's see, I believe 6 victory points for each one, for each of the couples that has the sub-pens in here. So that has to be coupled together. This one is the quarantine zone. This can only place one dinosaur, and at the very end of the game, you have the chance to move this dinosaur to another pen in your area. This is a nice little placeholder that you can put there. Oh, Gus or not, you have to go. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing and chatting. Hope you have a wonderful day. So that's the quarantine that you can move to anywhere. Down here is the pyramid. This holds up to a total of 6 dinosaurs, with the caveat of they cannot be the same adjacent to one another, vertically or horizontally. And you must start from the bottom and work your way up. For each dinosaur on this level, bottom level tier is 2 points per dinosaur. Each dinosaur up here is worth 4, and the very top is worth 7. So I can put a red, yellow, and green over here. I cannot put a yellow or a green up here. I can put a red. So they cannot be horizontally or vertically adjacent to one another. This is just the subsection for this different pen. This one is called the Lookout, which means at the end of the game, similar to the King of the Jungle, this only can place one dinosaur in it, and you will receive 2 points for every dinosaur of that same type from your opponent's pen. So if I put a blue dinosaur here, I would get 2 points for every blue dinosaur that was on my opponent's pen. And the same rule applies for the T-Rex, that one per pen. And for the Lover's Bridge, these 2 sides of the pen are considered as 2 separate pens. So I could have a T-Rex here and a T-Rex here. So let's get her started. I'm going to draw out 6. We're going to draw out 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 6 for myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So, I will let y'all roll first again. Here's our restrictions. We are restricted to the forest side. So the forest side in this case is all the green these 3 green sections with the trees. And the prairie side is the ones without the trees. So just so you can be aware. So, okay, the forest side, that is the restriction that I have. Let's see what dinosaurs y'all got. I see a couple greens. We've got some reds, an orange, and a blue. So, chat, which one would you like to place and which one would you like to toss? Remember, this one is alternating species. This one needs couples, 1 on each side. And this one it's like a placeholder. You will place this one at the end of the game. Start building on your pyramid maybe. Trying to get however many of this type of dinosaur based upon however many I have in my pen. It's some interesting choices. Hello to those of you that are just lurking around. Please feel free to pop in on the chat and say hello. I am interacting with y'all, and I need your assistance in playing this game. Y'all beat me by 1 point on the summertime version, so we're playing the wintertime and see if I have a little better luck here. So again, the red dinosaurs, the T-Rexes, give you 1 bonus point for wherever pen that they are in. It's only 1 bonus point per pen, so you can't stock up on just a bunch of T-Rexes in a pen. For each independent section that has a T-Rex in it, it gets 1 victory point. So let's see. I would say if you're all looking at alternates, there are 2 different types here. You could start, not knowing what's in my hand. It's kind of hard to say if you wanted to start building on the opposites. Possibly doing a T-Rex somewhere. There is enough diversity down here to start building on the pyramid. The pyramid might be a pretty good call. Just kind of, it's up to y'all what y'all want to do. So I think it would be probably wise to start down at the bottom and getting your pyramid built. That's what I would say. Okay, let's do that. And a toss. So y'all want to be a little nice or not so nice and toss a T-Rex? I think so. All right, yeah, looks like it. Cool, cool, cool. So I have the restriction now. I have to place in one of my forestry spaces. I can't place anywhere else because of the die restriction. So let's see what I've got. I've got some greens. I've got a red, a couple pinks, and a yellow. Now I know that I've got a couple pairs there, which is nice. So I think I might start on the couples and see what I get. So I'm going to put a pink one here. And knowing that y'all are starting your pyramid, I kind of want to leave you with limited options there. So I will toss the yellow. All right. So we'll rotate, and I will be the active roller now. Active roller is the restaurant side. So y'all have to place somewhere on this side of the park. And what did I give you? Gave you some greens, a red, and a pink. So what do we think? Putting in here. Placing on this side. You could start working your way on the alternates. Try to save one for quarantine and place it somewhere. Knowing that you did toss a T-Rex, it might not be good to start doing anything over here on the T-Rex track. Also maybe going for the pink ones, because you know I have a pink one already. So we can start going here. A little bit of a competition there. Yeah, let's see about that. All right, so you're going to do this here. And toss the T-Rex and put that in there. All right, yep, that's what they want to do. Cool. So we've got a T-Rex, a green, a yellow, a green, an orange, and a blue. Jeez. Well, there's no pink here, so that's not helpful for myself. I don't have to follow the restrictions of the restaurant side. So I could start building my pyramid if I wanted to. I could see about getting something on the lookout track if I wanted to. But I do like having that T-Rex there. So I am going to place the T-Rex here. And if I can only remember what I had in my other in my other cup. All right, I will toss an orange just for funsies. Okay, we'll switch it up. Chat, you are active player now. So it is also the restaurant side, so I have to abide by the restaurant side now. And y'all get a green and a blue. So would you like to continue building on your pyramid? Do you want to start on the opposites side? Start working your way up on the alternates track. Remember, each dinosaur down here gives you 2 points. So you can do that. Be really cool. And you must fill up the bottom row first before you go up further up on the pyramid. But I think y'all are gonna do this because yeah, because there hasn't been any pinks or blues discarded, so it seems like it would be a pretty good chance that y'all will get some pinks and blues in the future. So I'll have y'all do that. Okay. So now I am restricted to the restaurant side, which is kind of unfortunate. See what I can do on the quarantine. I will hold on, have this one be in the quarantine, and see what they will do next. Okay. Here we go. 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Okay. I'm active roller now. And here we go. We've got a pen that does not already have a T-Rex. So y'all have to place, oh boy, you've got some T-Rexes here. A place that does not have a T-Rex. Well, you're in luck because none of your pens have T-Rexes currently. So that is quite nice for y'all. Unfortunately, you don't have any pinks or blues, so you can't do anything yet here. There is also the couples area is open as well, or you can continue to build onto your track. T-Rexes are nice because they give you 1 bonus point. And couples are nice too, so you can start maybe thinking about building up on the couples track. But let's see. Yeah, I'm curious to see what you all are thinking. If you had any questions about stuff too, feel free to post them in the chat about this game. This 2-player version has a little bit different rules than the 3 to 5 player version, so it might be a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to have you all place this here, and then, what do you want to toss? What do you want to toss? Let's toss a green. Okay. Alright, no restrictions for me, so let's see what I've got. Oh, good evening, yellows. Good evening, yellows. No pinks, unfortunately, so I can't do anything with this couples side as well. I can start on the opposites, knowing that I have 3, so I have a pretty good chance of having them come back. I think I will actually do that because it seems pretty good to do there. And tossing, tossing a blue because I know y'all need a blue. So I'm going to toss a blue. Do that, and we will rotate. So y'all are the, I think you're the active. All right. So must place in the prairie side. Prairie side. Okay. Prairie side means down here. And could start building up on more on this track here, on your pyramid track. So it can't be a red one because there's a red one here, but that's okay. You've got some other options. You got yellow and orange there. You could start building on the couples side, possibly. But I think y'all want to complete your pyramid, so I'll do the completing pyramid here. Yeah, and y'all can be mean and toss that one. All right, here we go. 2 orange, a yellow, and a red. Again, no pink. So I think I'm going to start over here and start with my alternates and toss the T-Rex. All right, chat, you are active. Active roller here. All right, again with the empty pen that does not have a T-Rex in it. So that's the restriction that I have. And you've got orange and yellow. So I would say just keep working up your pyramid. There we go. That was an easy choice. Now for me, I've got to make sure I don't put it in a spot that has a T-Rex in it. So I can place here or here, knowing that I need this. Unfortunately, I can't place it here yet because I would need a yellow, so this is going to be placed somewhere else or discarded. And we've already thrown a lot of T-Rexes out, so I'm going to see about placing the orange one here and tossing that one. All right, 6 more to go. Drafting 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Cool. Okay. So I am the active roller now. Y'all have to place on the bathroom side. All right, we've got some pinks, some orange, green, and blue. That is very nice for you all. Very, very nice. So, cannot place anywhere on this side. So unfortunately you can't do any pinks or blues over here. But you can place a pink or a blue here because it is not the same as any of these that are adjacent. So I will say place the blue, give yourself a chance for getting a pink here, and toss an orange because you already have an orange. Yep, that's pretty nice. All right, no restrictions for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, I've got a yellow I can put there, which would be really nice. Or my pink, I can finish the couples. But I think I'm going to do the yellow because it'll give me 8 points versus the pink over here will give me just 6. And I know y'all need some blues, so I'm actually going to ditch a blue. I'm playing a little cutthroat here. All right, y'all are active roller. I must place in the forest spaces, so one of these green spaces here. But y'all get to place first. Let's see, we've got... Oh yeah, good question. So this will also end after we place 12 dinosaurs in the park, and the scoring will happen after that. So we're about halfway through here. Okay, so you've got some choices. You can put your pink one here, or you can put a pink one, or the green one there. You can start on the couples, or you can look at what I've got over on this side and maybe give yourself some bonuses for those duplicates, or place something in the quarantine. Yeah. This one would give you 7 points just as is. So you can do that just to finish it off. Because on the pyramid, yeah, 2 of the dinosaurs cannot be horizontally or vertically the same. So this is okay for that placement. And check this for you. Okay, what did y'all give me here? I have to place in a forest space. So I've got 2 pinks, a green, and an orange. Well, that kind of worked out in my favor. I'm going to do the orange because it's on a forest space. And I'm going to chuck a pink. Okay. Here our active roller here. Oh, this one is an empty pen. So, I am the active roller, excuse me, because I had to place in the forestry space. So y'all have to place in an empty pen. So you've got pink and green. I think it might be good knowing that I've got some pink. Well, I've got some pink over there and a green too. This one's not going to be super helpful. I mean, it will get you 2 points. You can start building on the couples or do a safety. I think it might be a better bet to have you on your safety in case you don't get any more here. At least you can place it there knowing you can get some more points. Okay. I've got my pink and the blue. Easy choice. I will place it over here to finish my couples and take that one out. All right, folks, this is the last draft here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oops. And theoretically, there should be only 6 more left in this bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So let's see here. Active roller is myself. No, y'all. Yes. Because you all started. I think so. Let's just say y'all are active roller. Okay, so I have to place in the forestry space. You've got some pinks here, a blue, yellow, green, and orange. All right. Yeah, I think it would be good if y'all put this here, saving your pink and your blue. And knowing I need orange, ditching the orange there. Yeah. Okay, what do I get on this final draft? Blue, blue, pink, yellow, red, and an orange. Okay. So I will put my yellow person, my yellow one here. And knowing y'all need, yeah, I'll get rid of that. Okay. Switch. I'm an active roller, so y'all, again, must place in the forest space. All must place in the forest space. Well, that worked out in your favor because this is a forest space over here. So we'll do that. And knowing I need an orange, you will chuck the orange. So for me, I've got blue and yellow, pink, and a green. I need to start building up my pyramids. Oh, I will do that. Since I'm the active roller, I don't have to abide by those placement rules. And chuck the pink. Okay, y'all are active. This one is the bathroom side, so I must place on the bathroom side. You all can place wherever you like. So for this one, since it's last, I feel that y'all will probably want to do this because you will get points for all the yellows in my pen. I currently have 3, which is very nice. And then for me, I will do this here and here. So I will place here to kind of my pyramid. I have to be on the bathroom side, which is okay. And then we all get to place where we want to do our quarantine. So I'm going to place my quarantine little dude here. And y'all, I'm assuming, would want to do that here. Yep. Cool. And now we score. All right. So y'all got to make it up to 18 here. So that's 18 points. Nothing here, nothing in the river. You've got all the pyramid full. So 18, 20, 22, 24, 28, 32, 39. Very nice. 39. And then 2 points for every yellow that I have. So that's 1, 2, 3. Another 6 points. So that's 45 there. Much better improved. Plus an additional 1 for the T-Rex there in that pen. So that's 46 for the chat. Very well done. This one for me, I got to the 18. 18, I have 1 couple on the Lover's Bridge, so that is an additional 6. 18 and 6 is 24. I got 1 row here, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34. And then for every orange one, you only have 1. I have 36 plus 1, 37. The chat wins again. And that, my friends, is Draftosaurus. I will come back here and let's see. Awesome sauce. Oh man, this is such a fun game. I enjoy playing this with all kinds of gamers. My family, my gaming friends, people in my gaming group, you all in the chat. It was such a pleasure to do. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today on Happy Hour Hangout. If you have any questions about what games you want to see us play, we're going to be here every Wednesday at 4 o'clock, which is 2300 UTC for all those not in the States. Yeah, let me know. I will post on here. Let me see, we got there. There we are. You can see all of our handles and things. So if you want to post any comments, you have any questions about stuff, let me know. And yeah, Draftosaurus is such a fun game. I enjoy playing it all the time if I can get it to the table. It's a nice, super simple filler game. It can be challenging, especially with remembering what each of the pens do. It's been really cool. So thank you all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your week. And if you are interested in learning more about us and you want to support what we're doing, we do have a Patreon page. You can see on the patreon.com/chickscangame. We are giving away face masks for the new patrons in the month of September. If you want to support what we're doing in terms of bringing inclusive events now virtually to the games industry, please consider supporting us. There's a minimum support level of $2 a month, and we just had the ability to do currency conversion. So if you're not in the States and you do want to support us, we do have the opportunity for you to do so. So please think about checking out our Patreon. Get yourself one of those face masks and some other cool CCD swag that we have available for you. So yes, enjoy the rest of your time on Twitch or whatever you're doing. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you all next week. Bye.